Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Long Live the Queen. So let's go ahead and get back into it. Alright, so here we are. We are yielding. So our bonuses are history and royal demeanor. Composure would be a good one to boost. But I was kind of trying to fucking boost up Novan history. No, economics, that's what we were trying to boost. Yeah, economics. That is important. That is very important. But foreign affairs, a little bit more so important. So we're going to go ahead and do some accounting. We're still going to do some economics. We're going to try to kind of boost that up slowly, because that's important to have. Accounting, trade, production, natural resources and how they are made. Shenanigans like that. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Week 5. So as you can see now, our bonus is increasing even more. But so we actually go through 20 and 30 in one turn. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an insurrection in northern Exaion, just over the Galban River. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, the Exaion troops burst into southern Marie. They are still refusing to leave. That sounds troublesome. Tambula, to the north, underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they're not friendly, neither are they enemies, at least not yet. That sounds foreboding. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. One of the mage approaches you for attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sidna. Shit, foreign intelligence, foreign affairs. We failed both of those. Crap! We have a Duke of Sidna? No, my lady, the Duchess of Sidna is in Talasy. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of, deeply regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Court man of success. Good! Ah! It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it meant something. Let's not wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. So true, Princess Elodie. So true. We have our mood about where we want it. We want to do yielding for now. Although we do want to try to get this up to willful at some point, so we can get some more intrigue. Because that's pretty important. So I guess let's go ahead and talk to Papadopoulos. He sighs, rubbing his fingers over his forehead. What is it? I love you. He looks at you without speaking, and you begin to feel bad for bothering him with your silly feelings. How dare you be a person! He then stands and puts his arms around you. I love you too. For this moment, you are safe and happy. That is kind of depressing. Still yielding. Good. Awesome sauce. And... Really? Cat? You gotta choose now to do that? Oh, God, I'm still gonna beat you with a sock later. Tips on animal handling by Dimmler. Beat them with a sock. Anyway. Alright. So we're still getting a bonus to intellectual. That is good. And this is actually going to have this bonus to economics as well because of the overall boosty boosts. Okay, something else is important. If we do foreign affairs one more time, we'll actually kind of be wasting some points. Because what happens is once you get a skill up to 50, you can no longer continue to increase it past 50 until the other skills in that same category are at least 25. But then you can just, boost it all the way to 100 once they're all 25. So it's kind of better to even them all out without really wasting them. I mean, it's not really a waste, but I mean, it is kind of. So let's go ahead and switch over to world history. What do we have so far in accounting? These are pretty even. I do want to try to get trade up, though. So let's focus on that for a little bit. What is our own bonus in? Royal demeanor. I feel bad kind of wasting the bonuses in these, but these come up. These are important. Alright. World history. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. Other areas left blank, because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Afternoon. Trade. You learn that individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with packs and mules, others riding horses or wagons. Sometimes different wagons group together to form a caravan. Celine, priestess of the Second Circle. Your Royal Highness, I wished I would speak with you. What is it? Lore failed. Crap! Your mother wielded the power of Illumin, as have the kings and queens of Nova before her. Now that she is gone, the responsibility falls to you. Her crystal of power is now yours. My father said I shouldn't get involved in magic. That was a loud music sting. If you don't, who will defend your domain? If the Krakens rise again. That sounds awesome. I want to fight Krakens. I have seen signs of the future. Danger is coming. I can teach you to control your powers, but first, you must seize your birthright and become a lumen. Yeah, let's do it. How do I do that? You must find the royal crystal. Speak to your father. He will know where it is. Yeah, let's do that. Papadopoulos. Mom's lumen crystal's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child. You asshat. Okay, well, since Papadopoulos won't give us the crystal... Let's keep going down the road we're going. Let's go ahead and do world one more time. And we'll do another trade. I feel like focusing on this is going to bite us, but... You read about the Western continent. Hiviar? Jiviar? Where civilization flourished so long ago, the ancestral Novans were still living in caves. No one knows what became of them. The population vanished without a trace, leaving only their enormous stone buildings. In the distant past, the Yeveni tribes, the east, rode great beasts with spines and tentacles on their heads instead of horses. The bones of these creatures are sometimes found in Lilla and Med. Their tusks are valuable to crafters. Yay, we've unlocked a new outfit! Time to accessorize. The most important trade route in the domain is the Kavalin River. It travels through the center of your lands, and almost every duchy contains tributaries that feed into the Kavala, allowing goods to be shipped along it by boat. Good to know. Alright, so... Uh-oh. Elegance fill. Yeah, reflex success. Okay, so we can visit Celine. We need to visit Celine if we want to get the thing. The thingy thing. We're still yielding. Yielding's important. We do want to get our willful up, although that'll give us a negative to royal demeanor if I remember correctly. Okay, let's go and talk to Celine. Father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen. He's hiding it somewhere. What do I do? I will search for it. She brings out a black bowl filled with water and stares into its depths. You look as well, but you see nothing but your own reflection. Crap. See, I told you divination comes up a lot. I wasn't aware it came up on this path, but, I mean, that makes sense, because magic. The crystal's kept in the treasury under God. They have been ordered to keep you out. You must find a way past this obstacle. Crap! Use your skills to convince them to stand aside, or else dispose of them. What? The lives are a small price to pay for the safety of your domain. You must have that crystal. Is she serious? She wants me to kill my own guards? Try to reach the crystal. If you fail, speak to me again and I will help you do what needs to be done. That doesn't sound good. Are we afraid? Damn it, we're afraid. Okay. So, no more bonus to history. And a crap bonus to intrigue. Yeah, we need willful. What is our mood at? Not good. We need to get this up this way. Get this away. So you really kind of want to try to keep these kind of close to the center, so it's easier to get the moods that you want, so that you can boost skills better. I'm terrible at it, mostly because I can't remember all of the things that come and go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and keep doing trade, but we're gonna switch over to faith and divination. I think we need to start getting some intrigue for foreign intelligence and internal affairs. These are very important. Like, really important. So we want to try to boost Willful, I think. But for right now, we'll settle for Faith. Faith is important. Oh, we can do more Agility. Let's do that. No, I want to get Trade up to 50. Yeah, what'll that do? If we do it this time, we only get a 0.5 bonus to it. 35. That should be good. We shouldn't go too far over. I mean, we might, but... Alright. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. Bonus for Afraid. Ah, man, good. I called that just right. We're just right at the border of it. Much of the domain trade comes in from the Western Ocean, the capital city, and your castle. The capital city and your castle are located on an island near the mouth of the Kavala River, where it meets the sea. I know how to commas. That makes this the most important location for trade in the domain. None of this is really important. I just love reading lore. I mean, we could seriously just skip past all that bullshit. There's no reason for us to know that, but whatever. There's a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lacy to assemble the metal in a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we'll be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world! Boom! Yes, I've never passed that one before, and that's why I was building those. I wanted to see what this does. Okay. If it really works, that could be a very important invention. Yes please. We would be happy to invest in your venture. Cool. I wonder what the balls that does. So every decision, like I've mentioned this before, last video, every decision you make has an effect on the game. It has something that happens. To get into the treasury, I can tell you this now, just kind of cheatsy doodles a little bit. We need a high economic score, the accounting, and we need royal demeanor. Right now we're afraid. That is not good. We need more willful. Or yielding, not willful. We do need more yielding, willful, whatever. Cool, we're back to this. Yeah, so we need higher accounting and more presence. Presence makes a scary face. I do not remember any of the skill checks that are coming up. You can actually disable those skill checks that pop up so that you have no idea what it is that you failed, if you like it to be extra special challenging. But, I mean, by default they're on, so I just leave them on. Let's go ahead and do... Are we getting a bonus to faith anyway? We are still getting a bonus to faith. Divination would still be a good one to invest in. Although that's not giving a bonus overall to this. We need more court manners. Court manners, flattery. These are very important. We need to boost these. As well as, man, like, a lot of these are important. Mostly, if I haven't said before, these top 4 right here are probably the most important for dealing with a lot of the court, you know, the royal court bullshit that comes up. You know, just so you know who you're talking to and how to kind of dance around a lot of their crap. These obviously come in handy when people are trying to murder you, and you know, I don't know, whatever. Mystical, obviously, if you're using magic, which we are not just yet. If you may have noticed that Lumen is not actually a class we can take, it's because we're not magical yet. We don't have our charm. But I'm jibber-jabbering. Let's go ahead and do Royal Demeanor Presence. And History... Oh man, we need to start focusing on Intrigue. Foreign Intelligence. Foreign Affairs, we already kind of know what we need to know for Foreign Affairs for its skill check that's coming up. It might actually be this week. We might be too late. But let's go ahead and do Intrigue, Foreign Intelligence. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. Okay? You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Because presence, we're like, oh, we're a badass. We're... Ugh. The current Duke of Sidna is a 26-year-old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talisi. That's the guy who sent us the necklace last episode. Crap. Okay, this is the one that was going to pop up that I am not... Oh, okay. Okay, so, Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Exionite occupation of the country of Imburum has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. Yes! Okay, good. It was a foreign affairs check, not a foreign intelligence. Cool, cool, cool. His sister, the Duchess of Hellas, started trouble in Exxon 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as payback. We have no military, so we can't organize a strike. Must be peaceful ways to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Exxon and try to come to some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. If I might say so, you are looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me. Is he flirting with me? Okie dokie, what are we at? We are at maximum yielding. Crap. Depressed and afraid. Yielding and afraid. We don't want afraid. Afraid is bullshit. Afraid is a terrible one. We want this to be angry, if anything. But we has no access to... There's other things that we can unlock if our skills get high enough. Like if we get high enough in... what is that? The agility one? We get access to play sports. I'm sure there's others that unlock. I think if we get high enough in dancing, we can do ballroom dancing. You know, shit like that. What do we want to do? Depressed and pressured. This will bring us down. I kind of want it to be cheerful, so I don't really want to do depressed and pressured. Depressed and afraid. Lonely and cheerful. What does lonely give us? Nothing I really want. Yeah, I don't really want... Man. Willful and lonely. Let's just go ahead and 10 service to get rid of some of the afraid points. Because we don't want afraid. Okie dokie. What do we want to do this week? Actually, what's our mood at? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some more presence and accounting, I think. Although I did say we need foreign intelligence. No, let's go ahead and do presence and accounting, because we want that stone. Alright, you stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic and to let out energy and to let that energy surround you for others to share. Get no bonus for accounting, but I don't think I've ever noticed a bonus for economics, like ever. I think it only ever gets negatives. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Representative from Exxon is here. Oh crap, I forgot about that, like immediately after we said we were going to do it. Shit, okay, be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Harumph, let's get this over with. Novan history failed. Crap. Let bygones be bygones. No, we will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the right of this little province. It was the Duchess of Hella who tried to take over part of Exxon's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Foreign affairs failed. Foreign intelligence failed. Damn it! Okay. Bluff intimidate. Every time I've tried that has not worked out well. We can offer to punish the Duchess because we know what the issue is. We can offer to pay them money if Exxon withdraws. Or we can just surrender the province. I don't really want to surrender the province. Let's order... It was that bitch's fault, so let's go ahead and offer to punish the Duchess. We appreciate that you feel wronged. One of your subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Your Highness! Shut your mouth, bitch! This is the fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. Wow, we're just throwing this bitch under the bus. What manner of punishment were you considering? We can make her a commoner. Command her to marry an Exonite or execute her. I don't want to execute her because that'll piss off her brother. I guarantee you that'll piss off her brother. Nobles are fickle. We can force her to marry. We can try to force her to marry an Exonite, or we can make her a commoner. A marriage of convenience would be nice. Or we can just straight up strip her of her title. Do I have the clout to force her to marry an Exonite? I don't think we do. Strip her of her title, maybe? Put her brother in charge? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. She will be stripped of her titles and forced to live as one of the common people. Your Highness! I must protest! Shut your mouth! No one will be allowed to benefit from sneaky attempts at stealing land. Not Helenus and not Exion. Nobody. Crap! Internal affairs failed. Very well, we'll accept this apology. This is outrageous! Shut your mouth! Telling me what to do, you bitch. I'm the queen! That sounds weird. Alright. So right now we are still yielding. Let's get rid of Afraid. Alright! So we're up to week 11. We're chugging right along. We're making some pretty okay progress, I think. Getting some up in intellectual. Really need to start trying to focus more on our social stuff, but yeah. I think what's our mood at? No, not outfits. No, not classes, mood. I think lonely and cheerful are the ones that we want for conversation to start really getting boost, and we really do need to start boosting this one. There's some checks coming up that we're probably not going to do so well on. I suppose what we could do... Well, I'll go ahead and try to plan this stuff out, but that's the end of this episode, so thank you very much for watching, and join us next time on Long Live the Queen! And remember, don't panic, get manic.